Unordinary endurance racers. And again, this is brought to us by Malco Automotive. And I'm here with John. How you doing?
Good.
And Albert.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, if I can say this correctly, infinitely challenged. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right. And it's an Infiniti G35, which is the play on words you're getting. So just tell us, I don't really think we see a lot. We see Nissans, which are kind of the same thing, but not an Infiniti. So tell us how you ended up not doing a Nissan, but an Infiniti.
Albert can tell that story a little better, but if you're offering a car at like cheap prices,
Okay.
you take it.
Right.
He can tell you the whole story about it, but it kind of showed up in our laps.
And that's what makes Jam Car racing so much fun, is that you find cars like this. Why did you do this? I remember I talked to some guys that had a Volkswagen Jetta station wagon, and they're like, why did you choose this car? I'm like, well, it was for free. I'm like, well, I guess I can't argue with that. So Albert, how did you decide getting a really low price?
The guy had it out in front of my dad's shop with a blown motor, and I guess he couldn't afford to fix it.
Okay.
And it was sitting for a while, and Dad said, what are you going to do with it? He goes, I don't know. You want to buy it? I was like, sure, $300 is yours. Dad called me, he said, what do you want to do? I said, give him the money now. We're going to cut it up.
Yeah.
And now it's a race car.
So how many races have you guys done with this car then?
I think we've got 4 events with this car. We've run, everything has been at VIR. We've run north-south from the 24, I think twice.
Okay.
So it's been fairly successful so far. We've managed to finish most of the events. So we feel like we got not really a winning formula, but we have a formula to finish.
Yeah. And then so the motor was blown. What did you guys do? Did you just get another stock motor and put it in there, or did you do like a motor swap?
It was the same motor.
Okay.
The VQ35
Yeah.
platform. And we've gone through about 3 motors.
Okay.
Yeah, we built one.
Well, that happens, right?
Yeah. So then we ordered one, and that's a lot better.
Okay.
Transmissions are really the hang-up for these things. I think we've got that figured out too.
And I love the fact that it looks like you put a splitter on this thing, you got a wing, so you got all the aero working. And we were talking before we got on the air that you put these stripes on, and I love that because, there's so many just plain silver white cars out there. You added some zippity-doo-dah, and I think the only thing that really would help make your car go over the top now is some great Malco cleaning products. So they would like to give you this great product here. I think you're going to find there's some really neat things. There's even an odor eater, so when you get home, you can take all your fire equipment helmets and kind of get rid of the stink.
Perfect. That's awesome. I hear this is worth like 3 mile an hour in drag production.
It's very true, yes.
I mean, this is a giant plus for us. We need all the free speed we can get.
All right, we'll rock and roll. And again, thank you, Malco Automotive, for bringing this video to us.